Oftentimes, a lot of traders actually wonder, if I enter a trade, where do I set my stop loss? Where do I set my take profit? How do I know where to set my stop loss? How do I know where to set my take profit and all of that? Both on the exchange you are using, on BYBIT, and then on TradingView, okay, there is an option called, or a tool here that is called a long position tool. If I scroll down, we looked at TradingView overview, and I mentioned all of this when I was doing that class with you on the TradingView overview, okay. So if I scroll down here to the prediction and measurement tools, you'll see here under it we have the long position tool, and then we have the short position tool. These are powerful tools that helps you to determine where to set your take profit, where to set your stop loss. All right, I am using TradingView because those of you who are using only app, I can do this on BYBIT, because here if I come in here too, you will see on the measurement and prediction tool, you see long position tool, and then you see short position tool on the BYBIT exchange, and it cut across any other exchange you are using. You will always see this, but these are only available on the web version when you are using your desktop or your laptop to access your exchange account. But I'm using TradingView because on TradingView you can do it using the TradingView app on your phone. Okay, so now this is the long position tool. Okay, the green area is your profit area, and then the red area is your loss. Okay, where in anything that once the market is in this area, you know that you are losing. Once it is in the green area, you are winning. Okay, now the same thing happens when you go to this tool and bring the short position tool. Okay, so here if you once you select it, okay, now the way this works, let me do that again. If I go ahead and click on this and click short position tool, you can just click on the chart anywhere on the chart, and this will be plotted. Now you now carry it and place it where you want your trade to be. So let's say I want to short this trade from here. I will now drag the long position area to where I want it to be, where I want to take my profit, and then drag the stop loss area to where I want to set my stop loss. Now when I click on this, let me delete one of this. When I plot this on the chart, one thing I want you to pay attention to is on the price tag here on the TradingView. Okay, on the price tag here, you see that the stop loss area is highlighted here in red. The price there is highlighted here in red. This is where you set your stop loss. The middle here is always your entering price. Now if you are entering with market order, you don't need to be worried about this, okay? But the only concern is the stop loss area, and then the green area is what is marked on the price tag here, okay, with red. Okay, the label on the price option here is in green. Sorry, the take profit area is in green. So it means that if I enter this trade, where I would have said my take profit would have been at 26,825, and where I would have set my stop loss would have been at 27,507. Okay, now what is the risk reward ratio on this? If I click on this, you see that here, from based on the risk reward ratio of 1 to 3, okay, now when you are setting this, okay, when you are setting this on your chart, make sure that where it says risk reward ratio here, make sure that the number here is always above 1. Okay, the number here is always above 1. Now what this means, this 3.7 means that the risk reward ratio I have here is a risk reward ratio of 1 to 3. Okay, a risk reward ratio of 1 to 3, and the percentage that I'm ready to make in this trade is what you see here. Okay, the percentage of what I will make in this trade is what you see here, and the percentage I'm losing is what you see in the bracket here. In the red column here, you see 0.53, means that I'm risking 0.53. Now this 0.53 is without leverage. If I'm trading with leverage, this is on spot trading actually. If I'm trading with leverage, I will now calculate 0.53 by 10. For instance, if I'm using 10x leverage, I will now multiply this by 10. If I'm using 5x leverage, I will multiply this by 5. So whatever I give me, that is what I'm losing. The same thing goes to this. Okay, the 1.97% is in spot. If I was using leverage, I will now calculate 1.97 by either 10x leverage, 50x leverage, 5x leverage, 100x leverage, depending on the leverage you are using. So it means that this is what you'll be making if the market goes or move by 1%. Okay, it will now give you the equivalent in leverage depending on how you calculate that. All right, so if you have made up your mind that every trade you take, you want it to be a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, In fact, the lowest of what you should be looking for in the market is 1 to 3. Okay, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Now, with a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, out of 10 trades, okay, when you take 10 trades, you only need to win 3 trades, okay, to be, to be in the game. When you take 10 trades, you can lose. When you are using always, let's say, in all of your trade, if you are always using a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio in all of your trade, all right, what it means is that you will only need to lose what? Out of 10 trades, you only need to win 3 trades to be in the game. All right, you only need to win 3 trades to be in the game. So what that means is that currently this is the current price of Bitcoin. All right, and as you can see here, this is actually a level Bitcoin has tested again and again and again and again. This level here. Okay, so Bitcoin has tested. I am currently on the 1 hour time frame. You can go to the 4 hours time frame to get a clearer picture of this particular level Bitcoin is currently trading on. Okay, we have been in this area for a very long time. All right, so we have been in this area for a very long time. So the market will always go up, come back to this level, go up, come back to this level, go up, come back to this level, and then we have returned back here again. So if I'm to take a trade from this area, all right, if I'm to take a trade from this area, I'm looking that this will actually go and break this higher time frame trend line that I have here at the top. All right, so if for instance I say, okay, if this market refuses to break downward, all right, and it reverses from here, it means that the potential of going up is very high. Okay, so what I can do is to go to my measurement and prediction tool here and bring my long position tool and then click on the chart. Once I click on the chart, I'll go ahead and set it up somewhere around here. Okay, so what am I ready to make in this market? If I want to make 2%, 3%, or 5% move in the market, okay, this is a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. I can bring my stop loss closer. Okay, if I bring it closer somewhere around here, let's say I'm ready to risk around 1%, okay, 1% of my trading capital. Once I plot this here, all right, it means if this market goes against me, I'm losing 1%. Then if it goes in my favor, I'm making 5%. Okay, what this means is this is a 1 to 4 risk reward ratio. Okay, this is a 1 to 4 risk reward ratio. What I will now do is to go ahead and set to enter the market at 26,619. All right, I'm ready to enter this trade. If this market drops down to 26,619, I'm ready to enter the trade. Then I will set my stop loss at 26,328, and then I will set my take profit at 28,000. So for me to make 5% move in the market, it means that Bitcoin needs to reverse from where it's currently trading right now to around 28,000. All right, that way I would have made some profit for myself. But what if it goes against me? If it goes against me right here, I'm ready to lose around I'm ready to lose around 1%. Okay, so if I'm risking $1,000 in this trade, if I'm risking $1,000 in this trade, okay, it means that if I'm ready to lose 1%, I'm losing around whatever 1% of $1,000 is. Okay, and if I'm making 5%, whatever 5% of $1,000 is, that is what I am actually making in this trade. Okay, so it's as simple as that. Now if you want to see a typical representation of that in the long and short position too, you can double click on the long and short position too. Okay, here your account size is $1,000. Okay, how much are you ready to raise? Is it 1% or 2%? You go ahead and put it here. Okay, put the percentage of what you want to raise. You can put it in percentage or put it in USDT. If you want to raise, let's say out of $1,000 you want to raise $50 in every trade, you go ahead and put $50 there. All right, once you put that, just click on OK. Okay, so if this market goes against you, now you see here, because you are losing just $50, you see down there, okay, you see here that you'll now be left with $950. Then if it goes in your favor, okay, if it goes in your favor, your $1,000 will now turn to $1,240. All right, $1,240. So you continue like that. This is just a tool that will help you to determine if you are going to enter a trade. Even when you have entered a trade already, what you can do is to come back here and double click on this. Once you double click on this, you come down here to where it says entering price. You see where it says entering price. So you will now go to your exchange and check what was the entry price of this trade I just entered. My entry price for this trade is around 0.0771. So you will now come back to what? You'll come back to your trading view and put the price here. Okay, once you put the price, I click on OK, and then adjust the stop loss, the take profit level, and the stop loss level. So you'll now go to your stop loss on your exchange and plot this price there, and then go to where you set your take profit and plot this price there, and that is it. That is basically how simple it is to determine where to set your stop loss, where to set your take profit level in every trade that you enter, whether it is spot or futures trading. Just use the long and short position tool and you are good to go. Okay? Any question as regards this?